Soir. Allez, on continue sur notre lancée. Est-ce qu'on va réussir à mettre une grosse tôle à une équipe? On va le voir. Si on ne se rend pas des pénalités, oui. Ouais. Les Badgers. Ah, je suis coincé là. Merde. Yeah, non. Pourquoi je suis coincé? Voilà, parce que j'avais un câble sur mon siège. Ah, ils sont 24e dans le ranking. Je suis choqué. Je suis choqué, je m'attendais pas à ça de Wisconsin. Oh là 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 là. Il y a trop de bruit, il y a trop de bruit. Trop d'ambiance dans le stade. Ah merde, je l'ai complètement lancé trop tôt la balle. Trop tôt, trop tôt. Alors, le petit match-up du jour, un receveur et notre quarterback. Ah, c'est dommage, il laisse pas assez longtemps ce screen pour voir, pour comparer justement. Il est là, Baxter. Non, il est pas là, Baxter. Il est pas là, notre pote Baxter, il est où? McPhee, Birmingham, il est picaillé. What? What? On l'aura 2 fois de suite. C'était facile. Bon, je sens pas ce match-là encore. Je le sens pas. Oh là là, il mouille. Ah, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Deuxième et 22, troisième et 12. Allez, deuxième et 22. Birmingham qui a des bonnes stats. Je croyais que c'était le quarterback qui l'avait. Qu'est-ce qu'ils vont faire? J'aimerais bien voir ce qu'ils ont fait là. Ils ont fêté quelque chose là, les gars. Qu'est-ce qu'ils nous ont fait comme célébration? Ah, le ralenti se coupe là. On voit pas ce qui se passe après. Oh, McPhee. En sandwich, en sandwich. Ah, Baxter est de retour, ça me fait plaisir. Il peut être les leaders sur le nombre de sacs cette saison. Il peut le faire. Tu l'as? Ah, peut-être lancé un peu trop tôt. RPO. Oh là là là, ils sont sortis trop rapidement. Bon, faisons nos plays classiques. Même s'il y a du bruit. Et qu'on ne gagne pas grand chose là. Allez, je vais courir. Je vais courir.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early. Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding.
Jet sweep. Aïe, 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 aïe. Non seulement ça passe pas, et en plus, il y a pénalité. Aïe, 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 2e et 12. Allez, je vais tenter le speed option. Voilà, là elle est mieux. Voilà, la passe, il faut vraiment la faire au dernier moment. Quoi? Je suis même pas passé. Yeah. On est à combien? 12 yards. Ah mais je fais la passe. On se fait saquer gratuitement là. Merde. Pourquoi je tente des passes impossibles? Oh my God.
He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them. Off the play fake on first down.
Allez les gars.
Fires to the wide out. On target to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
It's a good-looking throw. And I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then of course,
What?
Wilson.
Fumble les gars. Voilà. C'est bon ça.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
À chaque fois que je me fais avoir, hein, je pense que c'est le quarterback qui a le ballon.
Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Ouais, c'est déjà ça, 5 yards.
Known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Second down coming up. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Bon allez, il faut une victoire probante là. Quelque chose qui fasse du bruit là. Que les gars signent rapidement. Elle est belle.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here. From the gun, they'll try to...
Ah, il sort d'où lui? Il a été bloqué.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 3.
C'est bon. Une fois, ça m'est arrivé un fumble comme ça dans la zone. Bêtement. Allez, il faut continuer en défense là. Petit coup de pied dévissé.
Here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here. Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together.
À chaque fois, je me fais avoir. Hein.
The defense will get this back and get some stops for them and get you the football.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils font là?
To pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you scored here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to make it.
Pas loin du sac, pas loin. Mais ça va, on fait un stop. Jump around.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Et non, je pars à l'extérieur, je rentre. Pourquoi j'ai ce système là? Pourquoi j'ai ça le Y là? C'est quoi ce truc? Ouais, je sais pas pourquoi j'ai mis ce truc là. Ah oui, bah oui. Je suis con moi. Pourquoi j'ai testé? Mais quel con, mais quel con, quel con. Allez hop, il va virer, il va sauter ce système là. Mais n'importe quoi. Je teste des trucs que je connais pas comme ça.
Great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Quel con, mais quel con, putain. En plus, c'est la totale. Interception, touchdown, cadeau. En plus, c'est pareil au niveau des interceptions, là, on n'est pas bien. On se fait trop intercepter. Il est où ce truc? Je vais le retirer là. Ça là, allez, dégage-moi ça de là. Je sais pas pourquoi je l'ai testé. Faut tester les trucs quand on gagne largement. Merde.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack.
On court.
There was no doubt.
On court.
He's going down. Great job form tackle.
How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing right.
Oh, super.
All kinds of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Super.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Bah, il était pas mal ce jeune.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be knocked down. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field.
Je vois pas Baxter, je sais pas où il est.
This is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive. And the Badgers are in the hurry up.
Paul, c'est Paul le quarterback là? Le running back, le 25. Ah là, stop. Une belle collection de stickers sur le casque de Keaton. Michael Keaton. Ah, on voit les supporters de Michigan en force là-bas. Là. Non! On le ramasse.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game.
Super catch.
We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those
Allez, on y va, on y va.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Waouh, ils ont pas mal de trophées là. Enfin, ils ont gagné pas mal de titres. Wisconsin. Je sais pas si je l'avais déjà fait le tour du stade ici. C'est où que j'ai vu ça? Là. Oui, la Big Ten. Donc 1896-97, ok. Après, ils ont une grosse période dans les années 90 et dans les débuts 2000. Jusqu'à 2010-2012. Et le Rose Bowl. Il n'y a pas de titre national. Championships Club. A priori, ils n'ont pas remporté le championnat national. Hein. Student Athlete Performance Center. Bon. Bon, il est blessé, Sorn. Il est blessé sévèrement en plus. Ouf. Il se fait monter en l'air là. 2 minutes. Merde. Oh. Tout seul. Oh, les mecs. Il est costaud le gars, hein. Le gars de chez eux là, le 91 là. Il est où? Mais non, mais comment je peux rater ça? Je tire à gauche, je mets sur le côté gauche. En plus le vent il va à gauche, je comprends pas là. N'importe quoi. C'est trop de cas là. Il est où Baxter? Ouais. Il va tenter la passe. Ils ont plus de temps mort, je crois. Hein. Ah si, encore un. J'ai jamais fait gaffe là. Le petit ballon dessiné là sous le logo Wisconsin là. En gros, ça veut dire qu'ils ont le ballon. J'avais jamais capté ce truc-là. Attends, je vais voir après dès qu'on aura le ballon, mais j'ai jamais fait attention à ça. Le petit détail qui fait toute la différence. Bon, on va tenter un blitz, hein, parce que là, ça va pas, là. Bon, ça servait à rien. Arrêtez-le! Oh non! Putain, ils sont deux dessus. Ah, ça va être encore difficile. Hein. Eux aussi, ils ont des militaires.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off play action on first down. The pass is incomplete and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
On peut retester, hein.
Line getting set on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Putain, il me laisse même pas le temps de...
Pass is incomplete and half comes to a close on that.
Chier. De la merde cette première période. Je l'ai vu, hein, il a mis un coup de poing, il a essayé, ça n'a pas fonctionné. Putain. Ils me font ce coup à chaque fois. Hein.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Running with power. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Merci.
And the Badgers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Bon, on a 46 yards.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Oh, look out.
Ah, dommage. Déjà, au moins, on s'est pas pris de pénalité. Dans la petite pause. Ouais, c'est ça. Il y a le petit ballon dessiné. J'ai jamais fait attention à ce truc-là. Le petit détail. Le petit détail qui fait toute la différence dans un jeu. Encore blessé, lui. Super. Il y a eu un petit bug, on dirait. C'était bizarre. La façon dont il a lancé le ballon. Oh, il est blessé au bille. Bien joué. Bien wesh.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 14 to North Texas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance. And Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to chuck the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of the football. Play action, make those plays, but don't put the ball in harm's way.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back.
And the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Unloads it left. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks. I'm just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Off play action. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. He wants to throw. Got his man in the middle.
And a nice job working in the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over there.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Badgers will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. He makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
A great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, man, it looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throw.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll try the run. And they swarm him under. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Snap in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Makes his connection. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
The Wolverines are on the move. Now on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Encore une fois, j'ai fait la passe, il l'a pas prise. Ça, c'est chiant, vraiment.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They fought to... Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guys down. Not easy to do.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly and got the big first down.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. And first down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now, limits the options a little bit more. Second down after that loss of yards play.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback. See the big fella. Wait for him to get open.
Touchdown, Wolverine! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Paul. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Badgers want to crank the tempo. The play action fake. And they got him for the sack. they're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man quickly. At the 40, there he goes. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Badger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The offense set for a 1st down play. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They ran it on 1st down, now on 2nd. Using his legs, it's Thorne. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game, this is a huge play. Got it past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. To the air on 1st down. Using the quick game.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Working that left side now. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Mitchell. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Badgers in the hurry-up. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Catch in the middle. It's Mitchell. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover and give up the yardage. It'll be first down. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal with the one. Trying to pound it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
Offense called the timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up with it.
And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. No time to... Got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. From his end zone, he'll go up top. It's caught. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On second down, looking again to throw. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
They're trying to get to it. Ball in the air, intercepted! Takes it the other way. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Wolverines! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
Man, it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.